Hi, my name is Nkemdelim Okeke. I am a licensed social worker with Elliott Community Human Service, and my primary responsibility as an assistant team leader is to provide mental health and substance use treatment for 80 clients from different backgrounds. And I also work within a multidisciplinary team. So I work with recovery coaches, case managers, nurses, and psychiatric doctors, housing specialists as well, to meet the needs of our clients. And one of the questions here said, what have I learned about myself for this term? I think that something that I've actually learned about myself is that I'm a natural communicator. And being a natural communicator, I've seen how that has actually improved my interpersonal relationship with staff and also with clients. I think they see me as someone who is approachable, because in a team, as an assistant team leader, your staff should be able to approach you and ask questions when they need that so that they feel supported. One of the skills that I think a project manager should have is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is very big for me because, given the position that I occupy, I feel like if a project manager is able to manage their emotions, they are also able to manage the staff and also the client emotions and also stakeholders, especially when emotions are very high. In my job, we face a lot of burnouts. So the ability of a project manager to manage their emotions can also help manage the staff's emotions, especially when they are experiencing burnout. You can actually support them because that actually someone who has high emotional intelligence demonstrates empathy at all time. One more another the second thing that I think is helpful is active listening. I think that everyone wants to be heard. And as a project manager, when you're leading a team, you should be able to listen to everyone because oftentimes, if a team is diverse, everyone has different ideas, different backgrounds, different ways of approaching problems, and it's also very important because they want to feel heard. A project manager also, while active listening is important, you have to also be open to objective criticism. So that also plays into active listening. Objective criticism is also one of the things that you have to also do while you actively listen to your staff, because it helps to actually make the workplace much more inclusive when you actively listen to your staff. One more thing that I think, the last but not the least, is time management. I think that time management skill is very crucial, um, because oftentimes when a project commences, there is an expectation of how a task should play out, the deadline, the outcome. So as a project manager, if you are able to um, for example, use a chart to kind of lay out what is expected of everyone. For instance, like I deal with clients that require housing, and when someone is homeless, it is very important that we come up with strategic plans on how we will house our clients with families. So we use a visual chart to be able to come up with timelines on how we can manage the project and make sure it's fulfilled. With time management also helps with the managing the project milestones. We make sure that it minimizes delays, it helps with managing milestones, and everyone will feel like the project manager is supportive of them also. So those are three main skills that I feel is very important, or that I have observed that is very important. And I know there's so many other skills that is also very important, but these are the three main ones that I think is very crucial for a project manager to have. Thank you very much.